Are we ready? Are you ready, Arya? Okay, guys, are you ready? Yes. Let's take a look at stuff. Let's take a look at stratified flow. Okay. Right now you have kind of stratified flow. I don't have any gas flow yet. In the horizontal part of the well, we have just liquid flow. Okay. And we have more liquid coming, right? Okay. And we have some liquid going down. So in this case, we don't have any gas flow. Okay, no gas flow rate. And you can see that air flow rate is very low, and water flow rate is 26 some unit. I think it's bar per minute. Okay. So this flow pattern is actually single phase flow with gas on the top. Let me flow some gas. Okay. Go that way. Okay, right now we have downward flow in the horizontal section. Okay. It flows slightly downward. Alright? And in this horizontal well, it is equivalent to toe up. Right? Toe up. So in toe up, we have kind of downward flow. In this case, we have stratified flow. Okay. And on the vertical section, we have kind of chaotic flow, right? It's like shaking something. That is churn flow. Okay, that is churn flow. Churn flow. For right now, I want each of you to go take a look. Like people who on this side, go somewhere else, so other group can come take a look. Okay? Switch. Those who have not seen it yet, go that way. And those who go on that side, come here. The flow over there that is checking is churn flow. C-H-U-R-N. Churn flow. Okay, that is churn flow. So make sure that you have the stratified flow. Okay, if you have seen it already, move to the other side. Alright. Next step I will try to change the angle. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
I will change the angle. Have all of you seen the churn flow and stratified flow? Okay. Next, I will change the angle, and what I want you to take a look is the liquid level. Okay, in the horizontal part. When I lower it down, I am about to have horizontal flow and a little bit upward flow. Try to see what happens on the liquid level. Okay, observe the liquid level to see if that go up or go down. Try to come to this side. Try to come to this side. But maybe you stay around here and over there. If you just see this. Okay. I will lower it down. I guess What do you think for the by just changing just angle, we can have slug flow. Okay, slug flow. Slug is a mixture of air and water moving a lot faster than the film. You see the bottom part? That's the film, okay? And the top part is slug. I will decrease the gas flow rate, okay? And you see what happens to the film level and the slug. Anything happen with slug when I decrease the gas flow rate? Mobile, right? Mobile. What happened to the slug mobile when I decrease the gas flow rate? Not clear. What? Slower? Yeah, it's kind of flow slower. Okay. What I want you to see is how many slugs do we have per 1 minute? Can we count? The number of slugs per unit time, that is called slug frequency. For example, I stare at this point, I see 1 slug, okay, 2 slugs, and then 4 or 3 slugs, and 4. So this number of slugs divided by the amount of time, then we can get the slug frequency. So slug frequency is reported in the unit of hertz. Number of slugs per second. We may have just 0.2 slugs per second or something. So you know about slug frequency. Good? Slug frequency is the number of slugs per unit time. Alright. The next thing to see is, what is the speed of the slug? How fast is the slug? You can see that slug move faster than the film, right? It moves a lot faster in the film. And inside there's air inside. Correct? There's some air inside the slug. So if I have it flow very slow, it may not have some air inside. Okay? If it doesn't have air inside, we call that elongated bubble flow. I'll try to change the flow parameter to have like elongated bubble flow. Okay. Right now I decrease the gas flow rate a lot. What do you see? What is this flow pattern? We call it elongated bubble flow. Okay. Gemini, where is this one? Elongated bubble flow. Try again. Where is this flow pattern? Elongated bubble flow. Memorize it. The main difference between elongated bubble flow and slug flow is that slug flow has air dispersed inside the liquid body, okay? But this time we don't have air inside in the slug body. You see, for the slug flow, the front break the gas ahead of it and mix and put it into the slug body. But this time we don't have that kind of entrainment of gas inside the slug body. It moves nice and slow. So okay, now take a look at the vertical section. What do you see over there? At very low gas flow rate. So we have one in the tubing and one in the casing. Okay. So we have some kind of intermittent flow. It's not quite chaotic as before, right? Previously we have it like shaking back and forth. So outside we have kind of slug flow or elongated bubble flow. Inside we also have another elongated bubble flow. So you see the bullet shape moving up. Bullet shape moving up on the vertical section. So that's what we call Taylor bubble. Okay, that bullet shape is Taylor bubble. So this kind of flow pattern happens when we can slow it down. When we see churn flow, like when it's shaking a lot, churn flow is a function of location. Okay, churn flow happens for the vertical section near the entrance. Away from the entrance, churn flow will be gone and it becomes slug flow. Okay, so if we have long enough pipe, if our pipe is very long and we have churn flow at near the corner, far away from the corner, we will have slug flow. Churn flow is the entrance of the slug flow. Okay. All right. The next thing I want you to see is, you see the bubble inside? The bubble inside the tubing is kind of moving up, and sometimes it's moving down, and it's down, and it's moving up, down. You see that? So that is, normally it doesn't happen. It happens because we have two parts connect to each other. Okay? If we have just gas, single phase gas and single phase liquid input into the vertical section directly, continuously, we don't have some kind of intermittent of the bubble moving up and down. But this time, we have horizontal part. The input from the horizontal part is intermittent already. Sometimes we have more liquid, sometimes we have more gas, right? Alternately. So when it enters that section, vertical section, when you have more gas, it's kind of flow more gas. When you have more liquid, it's flow more liquid. Okay? That's good, right? Another flow pattern that we can see is the downward flow. You see in the downward direction, we have film falling. That's why it's a falling film. Okay? It's a falling film. We have gas in the middle. Alright? Right now, I open the valve of both casing and tubing. Okay? But you see the return line. We have two return lines. You see that? One return line comes from tubing. Another return line comes from casing. The tubing is the one exit at the top. The casing is the one exit on the side. Okay? Even though I open both valves of the exit, but we have just one flow in it. Next, senior, what is that? Why don't it flow in both pipes? Why it flow down just in one pipe? You see the exit line? I have two lines, right? For the outlet. So I have just one liquid flow in that line. It doesn't go in both pipes. Why is that? It exits just from the casing but not from the tubing. In the tubing, I just have bubble going up and down. It doesn't exit. You see that? Why is that in there? Some strange thing happened. Okay. Memorize this, and I will show you something. I'll try to make it flow in both pipes. Okay. I will close the exit of the casing, and then I let it flow. Okay, I just close exit of casing and I open it again. And right now, there are flow on both exits. There are flow on both casing and tubing continuously. Okay, there are flow continuously. Senior, what do you think happened? Why nothing happened? It is related to the homework number 1 of the palm. Homework number 1 of the palm. You remember, palm has to have enough power to go to all the way, from up and down, right? But this time, when we flow down, we kind of gain some pressure. If we start the palm dry, the least restriction part, we have the flow. Whenever that happens, when it flow down, it gains pressure. So it kind of creates suction when it flow down, right? So this causes no flow in another line. So this has to do with the starting condition, okay? Just so you know. When you have 2 pipes, it doesn't mean that we have fluid flow in both pipes. Alright. Do you like it so far? That's kind of flow slow. Volunteer. Or who come to ask me question today? I remember someone. Other than you, okay, next, Chris? Okay. When you see this, you see the air bubble on the air inside this air pocket, right? So air pocket doesn't move at the same speed as the interface. Yes or no? The air pocket doesn't move at the same speed.
Yes.
Yes, right. The air pocket move at the same speed. So let me do something different. Okay, right now we have slump. We have a lot more gas. The gas pocket, the gas inside this gas pocket doesn't move at the same speed as the interface velocity. Does it? Does it move at the same speed? Yes? Still yes? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Why do I say that? Okay, the interface, we call that is translational velocity. Previously, we have gas bubble inside the slug body, right? We don't have air bubble inside the slug body, but right now we have. So this means the interface moves faster than the gas. When the interface moves faster than the gas, it can trap some gas ahead of it inside. Make sense? So when the interface moves faster than the gas, so it can trap some gas bubble inside. Okay. Now let me ask about the relative velocity. Okay. Relative velocity. So the gas, what is the, okay, next, what's next? Daniel? Daniel, come in.
Do it.
So when you see this, you see the film. Film, yeah. Sometimes film fall back. Do you see that? Can film fall back?
Yes.
It can fall back, right? So what is the relative velocity? Let's say liquid inside the film move at v film velocity. What is the relative velocity between liquid inside and the interface? Which one moves faster, first of all? The interface moves faster. The liquid inside the film moves slower and sometimes even flow backward. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is the relative velocity of the film with respect to the front interface?
Drag them to the interface.
Which one starts?
Front
So,
velocity minus the film velocity is velocity.
I will use film velocity minus the front velocity, which we will get negative value.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So next, what's your name? Emma. Okay, Emma. So when relative velocity is negative, what does it mean? So of course, so this means if we travel at the interface velocity, what do we see? We will see the film moving backward, correct? if we travel at the speed of the front, which is very fast, we will see the film moving backward. Good? Okay, thank you. Alright, so now you know some concept about the relative velocity. Okay? We will talk more about that in class and there will be some calculation. Okay? Next, I would like to talk about liquid HOA. Next, Brian, right? What do you think is the definition of liquid HOA? Ratio of area that we have liquid divided by the total area, cross-sectional wise, right? Okay. Will liquid HOA? How much is the liquid HOA of the film? Is it approximately, right? Liquid HOA of the film. Liquid HOA of the film. Like right now, how much? What? 1.2. About 0.2. Good guess. So liquid HOA is related to the height, but it's not exactly the same thing, right? Okay. Okay, next. Who's next? Aaron. Right? Aaron. Okay. Between the slug body and the fin, which part has more liquid HOA?
Between what?
The slug body. You see the slug body is moving very fast. It's coming. Oh, it's over there. It's over there now. So between the slug body liquid HOA and the fin, which one has more HOA?
The liquid.
Are you sure?
The slug.
The slug or fin, which one has more liquid HOA?
Not the slug.
Slug.
It's taking up more space.
Okay, thank you. Yes, when we count it like this, it's occupied by more liquid, right? Okay. Next. Who's next on that side? Come in, someone. How do I get average liquid HOA? Is there a way that I get an average liquid HOA?
I think so. Already divided by 2.
How do I measure it? Is there a way to measure it? With ruler. Yeah. Okay, one at a time. What do you think is the liquid HOA of that shirt flow when it moves up and down? Liquid HOA of that shirt flow. 0.5 or something? It's hard to guess, right? What about the whole system? How much is the liquid HOA of this whole system? How much do you think? More than half or less than half? Should be less than half. Okay. Let's measure it. Okay, maybe I didn't measure it correctly. What I did is I turned everything off, right? When I turn everything off, that liquid just falling back and accumulate over there. That's what it is. So the amount of liquid that seems a lot over here, maybe it's not much. See what I'm saying? Alright, so now you get a concept about stratified flow. Thank you so much. Okay, next, who's next? What's your name? Aiden. Come here, please. So for the upward flow, near horizontal upward flow, what is the most likely flow pattern? There are two flow patterns, slug or stratified. When we have upward flow, flowing up, like let's say 5 degrees upward. Stratified. What did you see previously?
Like when you just had it on a minute ago?
Yeah. Slug. Is that upward flow?
Yeah.
Yes. So upward flow you see? Slug. Okay. For upward flow you see slug. Thank you very much. Okay. For downward flow, the very first thing that I do when I go down, we see elongated, we see stratified flow. Okay. Liquid film height going up as we increase the angle. Okay. And when it becomes horizontal, we have thicker film, and when we raise it up more, it becomes flat. Okay. The liquid film is a function of angle. Okay. Next thing I want you to see is about severe slugging. I don't know if we can do severe slugging or not, but basically severe slugging can happen in the subsea pipeline. In the subsea pipeline, we have stratified flow. Let's say we have downward section, stratified flow, and go to the riser. Riser is the part that connects from the seafloor to the ship, the riser on the top. Okay. We have downward flow and upward flow. Now guess what? When we have downward flow, gas tends to float up, right? It has less density. So gas accumulate on the top. It cannot go under the bend. It cannot go under the corner. Only liquid can go. And then what happens is gas will accumulate more pressure, and when it have enough pressure, it can push everything all the way to the surface facility. Okay, let's try to make that. Right now we just have single phase flow, okay? Just liquid, okay? Just liquid flow. And I will open gas. What I want you to see now is we have just one side, right? Flowing down, you see that? Another line stay empty, okay? Even the both valve open. And I have signal ready. And that's because whichever line fill first, when it go down, it put a vacuum, and it make the liquid go that way a lot easier. Then it's like gain pressure will be going down. So another line is too much restriction. It doesn't go that way. Okay, I will have to fix that a little bit.
Can we be afraid of that?
I can't help it. There's only so much you can do.
Liquid accumulation. Look at here. Liquid accumulation. Let's talk.
I don't want to still not point.
I will close the casing valve.
Don't move camera too much. When you watch the video, it's moving.
Okay. Alright, right now I want to take a look on the tubing side. Okay. What's the flow pattern? Is it still stratified flow? Or no? Is it still slack flow? When I have flow just in the tubing, I have a lot more speed, right? For the same volumetric flow rate, I have a lot more speed. So that gives me kind of another flow, right? If I have more gas, it will be complete another flow, but it's kind of a little bit intermittent. The film becomes thin and thin, but it doesn't bridge on the middle, okay? So it has some intermittency over there because the input over here is not quite enough. Alright, I'll try to show the serious lagging case. No serious lagging case yet. I flow some gas, but I think I flow not enough liquid. I will flow more liquid. For the case of serious lagging, I cannot really show it now, but what's going to happen is this. When we have more liquid and small amount of gas, liquid will occupy the whole space of that, okay? Maybe to simulate that I close the gas out of the valve. But what's going to happen is, liquid column may be full, just the riser part of the substrate pipeline may be liquid full. 100% liquid, okay? And when we have some gas, if gas accumulates and has high enough pressure in the horizontal section, it can penetrate into the vertical section. Make sense? And when some amount of gas falls into the vertical section, it will go up, right? When it go up, gas have less pressure, right? Less hydrostatic, then it expands. Okay, when gas expands, it works like a gas lift. Okay, it makes the vertical section to have a lot less density. So when the vertical section have a lot less density, then there will be more gas coming in because there's less restriction. So this means the whole liquid column in the vertical section go at one time through the surface separator. It will upset the separator. So for the subsea riser, they don't like to have downward section connect to upward, like vertical section. Okay? And I will show you by turn off the gas first and have gas coming in and see and show you that. Okay. Right now, the surface facility you get both liquid and gas phase coming in continuously, right? But if we, during the restart, we may have complete liquid column going to the separator. Okay, take a look carefully. So right now we have just single phase liquid, okay? And we call severe slugging because the decrease in the vertical flow section, the decrease in the hydrostatic head of the vertical section, make it less resistant, okay? When the first gas bubble go inside, it reduces the hydrostatic head a lot. It's not a lot, but it's accelerate and allow more gas to go into the vertical section. Okay, let me open the valve of gas. So you may see that gas thing go all the way to the vertical section like this. You see? Maybe I think I have some gas accumulation. Okay, now it's become beautiful. Can you move a little bit? Okay. Maybe we have some gas going in. Okay. So we open some more gas. Now we have some gas. And look at what happened. So it moved everything very quick. Okay? And this is not quite desirable. So think about sea floor level, let's say it's 2,000 feet deep. So the vertical section is 2,000 feet. Whatever is in that vertical section go at one time to the separator quickly. Then it's a bad idea, right? So we should not have like a full liquid of column and have gas going in. So when we have gas going in, it reduces the hydrostatic pressure. When the hydrostatic pressure reduces, more gas keep coming in, and the hydrostatic head reduces further. Okay? Alright. The last one I would like to show, annular flow. Okay? Complete annular flow, very high gas flow rate in the vertical section, and see what happens. Annular flow is the flow of liquid film around the pipe and gas in the middle.
Hold this. Hold it. Let me hold it.
Okay, now take a look. The question now is, what is inside the vertical section? Okay, next, the person who is closest to that, carry in. What is inside the vertical section? Gas or liquid or both? Both. Which one is at the center? Come take a look closely. Yeah, take a look closely at the vertical section. Which phase is in the middle? Gas is in the middle. Which phase is coated the internal pipe? Liquid coated the internal pipe, right? So we have liquid coated the internal pipe. This flow pattern we call what timing? Annular flow. Annular flow. That is the flow pattern. If we have this kind of thing in the well, we will have liquid loading. And next to current, what's the name? Brandon.
With an L.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Landon.
If we have this flow pattern, then we have liquid loading at the bottom. If we have annular flow in the well, is that good or not?
Sorry, repeat the question.
Annular flow in the well, is it good? Good or bad?
No, it's bad.
Is bad? Is it bad? Do you have liquid accumulate at the bottom of the well? No. Both gas, gas, liquid going up. Right?
So it's good.
So it's good. Yes, it's good. It must be good. So what about if I produce to both testing and shipping? So that's what happened to the speed. Keep on looking. Okay.
What's gonna happen to the speed?
Okay, look at the speed. Now I open both testing and tubing. Then what happens inside the tubing? Does it flow slower?
Looks faster.
It's difficult to see.
Yeah, it looks a
But
little faster.
mathematically, it should flow slower because the velocity is slower divided by cross-section area, right? When we open both, we have more cross-section area, so the velocity has to be less. And looking at that churn, it's not quite good. We may have some liquid accumulate at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So annular flow is better. Thank you very much. Okay. So next. Color, unify. No? Come to look. Do you have the same flow pattern between the tubing and casing? Is it the same flow pattern? Is it checking inside?
Is it shaking inside?
Outside is checking and we call that churn flow, right? What happened in the tubing?
Do the same thing.
It is checking in the tubing part too. So it's kind of the same. Okay, thank you. So this case we may probably have a liquid loading. Okay. I didn't have seen all the flow pattern. And for the case of personal well, typically the flow pattern is dependent upon flow rate. Okay, now I turn off everything. Now you can see the liquid accumulate at the corner over there, and that is the total amount of liquid in the system, right? Okay. What I want to say is typically the flow pattern that you see is just a function of velocity and flow rate. Okay, it's just a function of velocity and flow rate, angle or path diameter. What happened in one section of the pipe also matter. So if I have just vertical flow in the lab, it may not replicate what happened in the field. In the field, we have horizontal section and vertical section. Okay, this means whatever happened in the horizontal part impact the vertical section too. So in the lab, we never have like intermittency flow of annular flow. Like have annular flow, thick film and thin film, thick film and thin film in the wave motion or something. But in the actual field, if we have toe down means it's flowing up, right? When it flows up, we have slug flow. So when we have slug flow, the input that go into the vertical section coming in intermittently already. So this means the input from this part also impact that. Good? And if we have churn flow, when it's falling down, it may have some communication with this. We may even have two-way communication. For example, what happened downstream also impact what's going to happen upstream too. Okay, pressure-wise. All right? More question. I think the flow pattern that I didn't show is bubbly flow, or just small bubble going up. And we will try with small liquid flow rate. And then that's it. cannot produce that bubble flow pattern. But now you can see bullet shape clearly. Okay, that is slug flow. Okay, so next, what's your name? Jeremy, right? Okay, Jeremy, look at the bubble length, the length of the bubble. Near the corner and away from the corner. Which arm has a longer bubble length? Near the corner or away from the corner?
I'll say closer down.
Good.
One of the first.
Right now it's like small bubble going up. And two small bubbles coalesce and make a bigger bubble, right? So near the here we have some small bubble or we have some tailor bubble that bullet shape we call tailor bubble. And tailor bubble can coalesce and become larger. Okay, small bubble. So this means what happened to pressure drop, Jeremy? The hydrogen head is maybe the same, but the pressure drop may change depending on what happened, right? And keep in mind that flow pattern can change along the length of the well. It doesn't need to be the same, right? For the upward flow, we tend to have slug flow. Downward flow, we have stratified flow. Actual well, during engineering, we do the wells that look like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? It never be straight. Is it? Is it going to be straight? No, it's not straight. So we have several low spots to accumulate some liquid during the well shut in. And when we restart, we could have some, everything that accumulates on the low spot go up to the separator. Good? Not quite good, okay? So, but that's the way they do it. Okay, look at this one. We have two bubbles.